Look what happens when you have these two knobs on your radio. Listen to BJ and Hal, and you could win thousands of dollars in cash.
From Power 97.
Power!
Power 97 has more ways for you to win cash.
Listen for your chance to win up to $9,700 with BJ and Hal on the radio station that gives away cash. Power 97.
Just how long does a car battery last? About this much time is put into most batteries. But AC Delco puts in more time, so our batteries last over 20% longer. Well, now there's the new Delco Freedom 84, our longest-lasting battery ever. We put in 7 years of guaranteed starts, making it the granddaddy of all batteries.
Hey, my watch.
Coach's Corner with Don Cherry. Brought to you by Canadian Difference. And then going further.
Shuttle time and the flying is easy.
Canadian Airlines proudly introduces the Canadian Shuttle.
Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, get out of town.
74 flights every business day, more than ever before. 41 between Toronto and Montreal, 33 between Toronto and Ottawa. Call Canadian or your travel agent now. The Canadian Shuttle. Now you're flying.
Before we get started, Unity, Saskatchewan. I don't like the word unity too much, but the Allen Cup, a tradition.
What do you mean you don't like unity? I know what you mean.
Unity, never mind that unity stuff. Anyhow, good name for a city. The Allen Cup tradition. These guys play for the love of the game, not their education or money, and we want to plug it a little bit.
It's the home of Linda Melgen, now Linda Hayden
yeah?
up in Yellowknife.
Oh, good.
And great baseball town, too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Stevie Sullivan. You brought in a picture of one of your new heroes.
Now, remember Stevie Sullivan, I told you about the little guy that got the goal and the whole deal. Mr. Molson's, by the way, sent me 3 pictures. We're going to show you this kid. I knew was a good kid. First of all, look, the team that was his, how old would he be there, about 6 or so? Turn around, and guess what number he's wearing? Number 4. Got to be a good kid. Now, the slow pitch, about 1983, I guess, that's me right there. And that's Stevie on my left right there, number 12. That's his brother Gary, and that's the Molson. Were you around when that was happening?
I came in, Jimmy Devellano nixed it. He was the one that didn't like the idea of the players, all the fun they were having.
Yeah, they're having too much fun. I can tell you a few stories about there. I'm kind of glad. Whoa, one time I was standing in the middle of the court talking, and I said,
flashlight, they call that.
Well, that was a good one.
Hey, I've been asked a lot of times, and I was thinking, I know you were pretty upset last week in Edmonton when Boris Mironov hit Dave Gagne. Should it have been interference? I say no.
All right. What was that?
I don't think it should have been interference. I really don't.
I've been asked more questions about that. Now, first of all, I don't blame Morris because, all right, let's roll it. Let's start the whole thing. Go ahead, Mark. Roll the whole thing. We'll see what happens. Now, there's a lovely little pass for Gardner. This is what you call a suicide. Now, look, it's coming straight through. As you can see, Gagne, right after this, Wendell whispers a little something. Hey, got your Blue Cross paid up, kid? You're going to need it the next time we play. And Boris says, okay. I don't have Blue Cross Russia. Anyhow, here's what happened. The guy never touched the puck. Gagne never touched the puck. Therefore, if you don't touch the puck, it's interference because anytime a puck comes near you, if a guy comes near,
but the referee will cut you some slack.
Wait a minute. The guy he wasn't an elbow or anything. I don't blame Miroslav at all. I don't blame him at all. I blame Gardner, whatever his name is. I don't blame him at all. It wasn't an elbow or anything, but he didn't touch the puck, so it was illegal. But I wonder, Boris, if he'd run a Ty Domi or Probert like that. That's my only question, and days will come along.
You know, that happened so strangely. I'm not sure he even meant to hit Gagne.
Well, I don't know what happened. Well, if he didn't mean to, he did a good job. Talking about Ty Domi and Probert, just happened to work this in pretty nice. Now, some of you people might have not saw this. Ty Domi, before the game, Harry Neal tells me, was absolutely, he looked like death warmed over from the flu, but he answered the call, and this is what happened. About his second shift, I think, on the ice. Now watch this. Probert comes up. He said, you want to dance? You want to dance? Ty said, I'm dying of the flu, but let's go. This is one of 2 good. This is the only fight I ever saw that I wanted it to tie. They're both my good friends, both of them. I love them both, and they're right. We had to cut it out for the CRTC or whatever you call it.
That's what the new V chip is designed to.
Yeah. So anyhow, they're right near the end, and Ty, it's unbelievable. Ty went back in the second. He couldn't come out for the second. He was throwing up the whole time, but he come back out the third, which, and you know, said wanted to go again. Two great guys, I'll tell you. Get up, Ty, get out of there, linesman. Two great guys and everything like that. Probert got a goal and an assist and a fight, which was a hat trick, a Gordie Howe hat trick. They asked him after the game. He says, you and Ty Domi, how many times you fought him? You know what he said? Not enough. That's my type of guy. Now, let me ask you a question. I want to throw this one in. Ladies, you think Ty and I and Bobby are animals, eh? And, you know, you see that, there's stuff like that. But let me ask you a question. Who would you rather, you're sleeping in your bed, and it's quiet and everything, 3 a.m., your door gets broken in, and somebody's going to go up the stairs. Who you want at the bottom of the stairs? Me, Ty, and Bobby, or this guy and some other, you know who you'd want, I guess. So you might not invite us to the tea party after, but you know what I mean.
For that one occasion, it'd be nice to have you in bed, and I'll leave it at that.
Oh, you would? Oh, thank you.
All right. Got Wendell Clark here, I guess.
Wendell Clark, now, everybody asked me, and you asked him last week about Dougie, why Dougie went for 2 years and went to sleep, and I said when Wendell left, Dougie would leave, he wouldn't come back. Now, if you know, he likes to act punch, stuff like that. Nobody, remember when Marty came and hit him and Wendell come over? Let's watch Satan, what he does to him here, right here. Well, whatever his name is, go ahead, watch this. Ty hits him, our beauty here, and he just gives him, you can't believe how that hits. Now look out, here's Wendell. And that's what I mean. Dougie can act the way he wants to act because Wendell is there to back him up, and that's why he's playing so good.
Can't argue with that. And
one more thing. We got Samuelson and Eric. Now, I gotta hurry up on this, but watch this, the difference in the two guys. Watch them take the Swedish dive as we swan dive.
A penalty, though.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you'd like this one. Go ahead, show it right now. Watch. He knocks Eric down. Watch Eric. Gives him a little shot. Watch the next shot coming up. It's like a dying swan. And this guy, his helmet's so heavy, with the mask, he's got to fall over. Now, watch this one. He knocks Eric down. Eric doesn't say anything, doesn't look at the referee. Gives him a little push, just a little. Look at him. Going down. Now, kids. Who do you want to be like? Dougie, Eric, or Samuelson?
Yeah, but Eric got a penalty. Mark Fawcett called that. So
Mark Fawcett, you know the worst guy in the world in the whole thing of that? The players laugh at Mark Fawcett for something. It's sad because he's a good referee and he gets sucked in by that guy all the time. Be like Dougie, be like Eric. Don't be like the Swede.
Were you a plumber when you played?
Was I a plumber? Yes, I was.
That's why you're so mad at Fawcett's confused by a tap. Everything with
the
kitchen
sink. Did I get sucked into that one or what?
And your bed. On this installment of Coach's Corner,
you know
that off backwards is the flu?
You want to? Pardon?
No.
Coach's Corner on CBC. Brought to you by Canadian Airlines. Going to the ends of the earth to make a difference. And then going further.
Start your day with Delco's new Freedom 84 battery. It guarantees you 7 years of worry-free starts.
Perkins is bringing back 2 of your favorite reasons to crack an egg. For a limited time, try our hearty, thick double bacon Benedict. Or our spicy Louisiana-style Cajun steak Benedict. Exclusively at Perkins. Breakfast, dinner, and everything in between.
In a world where rust never sleeps, brass locks and handle sets tarnish and discolor. Until now, introducing Wiser Brilliance, guaranteed for a lifetime.
Selling the NHL in the desert, Phoenix Hockey, Friday on 24 Hours.
Every year, strokes and heart disease kill more Canadians than any other illness, even more than cancer or AIDS. Diet and exercise are critical, but so is blood pressure. So make sure you monitor your blood pressure on a regular basis with the Health Watch blood pressure machine. It's in every one of our locations, and it's free to use. Please use it. And if you discover you have consistent high blood pressure, see your doctor.
The Olympic spirit isn't about victory. It isn't about defeat. It's about challenging yourself. That's why MTS created the Spirit of Canada Fund, a program dedicated not to victory, not to defeat, but to showing our kids that with a little help, anything is possible.
I must have traveled 10 car lengths with no brakes.
You just can't go around taking money off people selling tickets to all.
When something goes wrong, it can go very wrong. I think he's taking advantage of innocent people.
Picture this. A hilarious comedy special starring Sean Alex Thompson.
I'm so creepy. Hello, nice people. Then my own house.
And an ensemble cast.
I love it.
1 minute to air.
What a great title!
On CBC Television, Friday at 8.
Historical treasure. Hello, I'm Peter Ustinov. Join me on a magnificent journey inside the Vatican.
A special 5-part series with Peter Ustinov begins Sunday at 8. Future Look, brought to you by the Ford Motor Company of Canada Limited, proud sponsors of the Hockey Hall of Fame and makers of the 1997 F-150, built for today's driving needs.
Tonight, a tip of the medicine hat to Tiger Trevor Wasilek. He's our focus next.
The roads are getting rougher, and the chores are getting tougher. Good thing there's the all-new 1997 Ford F-150. Choose from the most powerful standard V6 in its class, or the remarkably fuel-efficient Triton V8. It has the largest box and V8 payload on the job, and an all-new suspension that can tackle the tough terrain. After all, the ground's not getting any softer. The all-new 1997 Ford F-150. Strength after strength after strength.
Trevor Wasilek comes from a junior program in Medicine Hat that has produced the likes of Lanny McDonald and Trevor Linden to the NHL. The standards are high, but this 17-year-old from Clavet, Saskatchewan is living up to the advanced billing. This season, splitting time between forward and defense for coach Joe Canale, Wasilek has recorded 25 goals and 46 points. The 6'2", 190-pounder has pro hockey blood in his family.
I watched my cousin grow up. He's playing with Colorado now, Curtis Station, and you know, I've watched him play with Saskatoon Plays, and I used to go to all his games, you know, and he was maybe my little hero to watch, you know, idol him and see how it took to make where he is right now.
Future Look, brought to you by the Ford Motor Company of Canada Limited, proud sponsors of the Hockey Hall of Fame and makers of the 1997 F-150, built for today's driving needs.
Now there are 3 great new ways to fly free faster, because now you can collect Air Miles travel miles at Reitman's, Pennington's Warehouse, and Blockbuster Video, so your vacation plans will get off the ground sooner than you think. Air Miles, shrinking the world.
How you doing? I'd like to remind you of the outstanding selection of restaurants, from Thai stir-fry to New York steak and chicken quesadillas. Or as the Spanish say, quesadilla polla. And let us not forget Earl's famous hamburgers, which are made with ground beef and not ham at all, thank goodness. Earl's, where you can eat a little or a lot of chicken or beef, of course.
In this field, winning isn't just winning, it's a livelihood. And just one simple pass can be critical to reaping the rewards. The same holds true for this field, where wild oats, green foxtail, and over 30 broadleaf weeds do battle with your wheat crop. Just one simple pass with Triumph Plus gives you the advantage you need